Hi, teachers.
Hi, Jenny. How are you?
I'm good.
That's great. How was your day?
It's fine.
And what did you do this morning?
Nothing. Just do my homework. And that's it.
And?
I just done my homework in the morning.
Okay.
But today, I'm still not done with my homework because I was questioning about the sentence. You know those weird scribble sentence that just get in groups, so make it the sentence shorter so you have more space in your notes? Right. Yeah, it's like a banana, right? So the teacher just write B as banana for short. But in this setting, it's probably like it, it has like LT and V, LTV. That's in Vietnamese. But now it could be in short. It could be anything really. It could be like make a description and present it to the whole class and talking about. It's like talking about rains. How does it feel like
Yeah.
in our windows? Or it could be even like get ready to come to this unit of lesson because like I don't even know if my teacher teaches me this yet because like at that time I was at the competition. But when I was at the competition, the whole class is in the whole class is doing their work. Like
Yeah.
equal to they have more time and more good knowing and possibly doing on their own with brief description because they are in class with the teachers teaching. I over here in the competition suffering.
Oh no. Okay. And tell me, Jenny, any news on the competition?
No,
Not yet.
could be like if I got no, like got no reward,
Mm-hmm.
no what's wrong, or if I if I have no notification about that, then I lose the competition. But it also could be like not all like give you the same example of the way how you look at it. Because sometimes you think it's pretty, other things is ugly. So have to be careful.
Ah, well, thank you for sharing that. And tell me, Jenny, are you writing any tests this week?
I'm about to, but I'm not sure. But I just wish this is just prepared and not right now because I just too lazy
Oh,
to
okay.
just to describe the raindrop.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. And tell me, Jenny, um, when when are you going on a school break?
A school break.
Mm-hmm.
Is it almost summer or
So,
what?
are you going on a break in December?
I don't really know, but my teacher says on Monday after this week's we're gonna pay out for the prices to go to like adventure movies that we never seen. It's pretty much like fun time for the children to have a rest time and without going to school, they could have going to school field trip for fun.
Oh, you got
And by that
field trip.
time, yeah, but I don't know what those they land for. But
Yeah,
hopefully it is almost in summer. But is it summer?
not yet. Okay.
Not yet. Oh, why would I have a relaxed time? I mean, like even if I have relaxed time, then my teacher will send more homework.
Oh no. How dare they? You need to
That's
you need to relax. You need to rest. How are you going to be able to do the next year?
that's so unfair.
I agree with you. So tell me, Jenny, what do you think about school trips? Do you like school trips or don't you like it?
For my whole life, I never been one. Because you know what? In first, not kindergarten to the first grade and 12th grade, I
Yeah.
will go there. Because you know why? Because my mom thinks that going to school future it might be dangerous. Might die in there for some, question, and it is my it is brain, I guess. But sometimes don't let weird things come to you and then you do it and then you regret it for the whole life, even if it's the end of your life. But also by that, it will be also equal to fifth grade. Today, I, after all of those years, never ever gone to school field trip, and then I finally got my mom accepted to be going one. But on all of those years, I'm so used to it. I'd rather be at home.
And tell me when are you going on this on this field trip?
I don't even know. My teacher only says to me that on Monday we're gonna only pay for the school future and that's it. Not the only day that we're gonna go. So I don't know. But also it's like I'm not the one who paid the school future and I'm not going there. So why would I know? So that's
Exactly.
why I would know which time to have a relaxed day.
Okay, so Jenny, I'm going to show you what are the benefits of a school field trip. Are you ready to see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a look. There we go. One There we go.
The geology in the West here is so spectacular. Some of the very best sites on Earth, actually, to run these kind of programs are right here. San Diego State is one of the oldest geology departments in the state of California. And right from the beginning, we've always had a very strong field program. We're really noted for this. All I draw? Right there. 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're in 6 right now. Mapping and field geology is so fundamental to our science, and almost everything we know about the Earth, its history, the history of life, stems from understanding the distribution and relationship of rocks at the surface of the Earth. And we have lots of students that will develop ideas and go on to do master's projects based on experiences here or ideas they get while they're in the course. You get like that basic experience to go into the world and like apply it. So here we're like trying to like apply everything that we learned through like 3 or 4 years of school in 2 weeks.
I like both. I like using a computer with mapping and doing different things on like GIS, but I also like going out in the field and like seeing it for yourself and seeing how the map would be.
I love these field trips. This is the reason why I wanted to major in geology in the first place. You get to be in nature and then you get to see what the textbooks teach you and say, oh my gosh, I just saw that in a textbook versus you see that in real life and identify the fold that you're standing on versus just looking at it on a page in a textbook.
Small little spherules that you see here, each one of the little circular round things is an ooid.
The foundation for this course is 24 days in the field actually doing geology and learning how to map?
They're charting a course. Where are they going to walk today to gather the information they need? How are they going to plan the approach? And these are things that happens when your employer gives you an assignment and sends you out. And there's not an instructor and there's not a defined project. You have to have a little bit of an approach, how you're going to tackle it. What do you need and how do you find that information? And then you got to go get it.
You can get structure of the earth through measuring the different angles of them.
So it's kind of going out.
Exactly.
I'm taking that experience of knowledge that no one in my country really has. It's a very good opportunity, you know, to come here and get this new information that is only here.
Okay, and I'm going to show you one more. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Do you remember the one day when you did a worksheet about animal sounds? Neither does anyone else. What about a day at a farm or zoo where you saw animals in person, eating and making their unique sounds? Now those are memories that will live forever. One of the greatest benefits of a field trip is creating experiences that your students will remember and talk about into adulthood. A field trip is a visit to an area outside of the normal classroom where children can try new things, have different experiences, and learn valuable life lessons. A field trip can be to countless locations where students can see new sights and have hands-on opportunities in a wide variety of experiences. A field trip may be to a location right around the corner, or may require a bus ride to a different town. Regardless, the objective of a field trip is to learn, be exposed to a different environment, and be able to try new things. While a day in the classroom has its benefits, there are many advantages of getting children out of their typical setting.
Okay, so did you get that?
I get that.
Perfect. Now, every year schools around the world take their students on trips to different places. These trips are usually fun for students, but are they a good way to spend time and money? What do you think?
It could be like you would talk that in your adulthood again to say all the memorable things. Could be sometimes they could teach you things you need. It could be like survival camp that you might need in the future life. But also in the typical way of that, they always use a useless topic, but also quite interesting as somehow that you will listen. But you hated it, but also you want to know more.
I like that. So, Jenny, imagine that your teacher asks you to plan a field trip for your class. Okay? Think about where you will go and for how long. Then think of the activities your class will do. Remember to write down the things your class will learn on this trip. Now, in the chat box, I want you to type for me the field trip location, so where, and then the length, how long is it going to be? 2 days, 3 days, a week, okay, or a day, and the class activities that will be taking place, and things the class will learn. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 to 4 minutes. Can you type that for me? Your answers in the chat box.
I already been to that place, but once a year or a very rare year that I will go. But just me, those places hold a lot. But also, I only been there once. Okay. But also, this is a zoo, not just any zoo, a zoo that's really, really big. You know, when you go to a zoo and then just imagine, okay, this is a real place. When you first step into the zoo, you will see in front of you is a big, big statue that represents a toad. A lucky one because that toad is holding a coins in the mouth and have lot of cash beside that. Yeah. That's a rich toad. But also bring you luckiness if you're questioning. If you saw one in real life, don't burn it. Don't ruin it. Don't chase it out of your house. Keep it or raise it as your own child. Because you know why? That thoughts give you luckiness. And if you've seen one, you will have a luckiness life that just pop up anywhere in your life. But trust me, it takes a lot of time seeing one, and it's very rare. Okay,
Yeah.
toads and frogs are very different, so you have to know the difference.
I like that, Jenny.
And also, if a field trip length, what does that mean?
So, meaning is going to be a day, 2 days, like 3 days, a week. What do you think?
A week, because that place is so fun. But like, not only that, they have a lot of tradition in that place somehow. There are dragon, that turkey kind of statue that you can go there, foods and places in there, especially the food in there, and those are expensive.
Yeah, the can be.
But sometimes a bottle of soda could be like, if you want to buy two kind of soda, guarantee you that'll be $50.
You what?
Yes. And if you want to have a good morning breakfast with a happy tummy, then don't worry, your wallet will be there with the depression, because the breakfast in there is like 150. Don't worry, very cheap.
Wow.
In the class activity, were easy, go to anywhere. That would be my dream, but also not really, because my mom and dad would go bankrupt if I said go anywhere.
So, what would you choose for your class activity to be on this field trip?
They have a swimming pool, but like really big, with those weird kind of places. You can go and look around and easily get stuck and cry about it. Yeah, the swimming pool. Okay. And things the class will learn easy. How to survive and how to not waste money, really. But oh no, that's not in the description, because if I go anywhere, the money will drown. A lot. So now we'll learn nothing.
Oh no. No. You have to learn something. So if you go
You
to
have to learn something. Okay, not math. Those sucks. No.
biology,
Maybe okay, how to not get stuck in different places. I mean, like, it could be anywhere. How to not get stuck. Could be any place you could get stuck, really. Could be interesting stuff, I guess. In different places, because, yeah. You know? Like, if you go to a cinema, you will get stuck in the darkness and nobody will help you. So at that time, you will need anybody to help you, or you have to be on your own.
but
And how to unstuck. Not unstuck, like you fly away, like fly. No.
not how to, you learn not how to be scared and how to get out of a situation.
Yeah, that
Okay.
place.
That
But
I
that's
agree with.
yeah.
And tell me, Jenny, but if you go to the zoo, do you normally learn about animals?
We did, but I never been to a field trip. But I think we did. Think so. But it's just that my friend always says to me that we did learn history at some point when we go to zoo.
You go to museums, you learn about history, yes. Okay. And geography as well. That was really good. Thank you, Jenny. Now, moving on to the next part. So, have you been on a school field trip?
No.
And would you like to go on a school field trip? I can't hear you, Jenny. Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, perfect. So, do you think field trips are enjoyable?
Sure, if the teacher talk gibberish. I hate those because we can never enjoy a single place without hearing teacher teaching us about things that we don't really want to, but also we really need to.
And then should students decide where to go for the school field trip?
No,
Why do
they
you
don't,
Why do you say that?
because first of all, if they even choose a place, some of them might be deluded. Because like if I am Vietnam, you want to go to Italy, buy a ticket for yourself then. No way.
I agree with you that they don't know all the best places. So yeah. So Jenny, can you read for us school field trips are great, the article, and then we are going to answer some questions based on the article.
As teacher take the student on a field trip every semester. This is a tradition that has happened for a long time. However, many parents and teachers doubt if class trips are a good idea. Some people say that there are good reasons to continue going to school field trips. One reason is that they are great experience. Students get to leave school for a day or even longer, and they visit a new place they may see in a book. Another reason is that student and teacher can spend more time together. This is good. This is good because they can talk and learn more about each other. A class where students are good friends is a great place to learn. Enough people say that there are many problems with field trip. One reason is that students don't really usually learn much. This is because they often go to amusement parks or movie theater. This is a waste of school day. Instead, students can learn subjects like math or science. Boring. Another reason is that field trips are usually expensive. Schools sometimes fund the trip, but parents usually have to pay. These days, parents don't have a lot of extra money to pay a trip. That's not important.
Okay. Now, based on that, how often do teachers take their students on field trips?
Uh, it could be like
Mm-hmm.
field trip every semester
Yeah.
or once a year because we're Asian.
Very true, very true. And tell me, why are field trips a great experience based on what you read?
Because like not only that they can learn new things, but they could experience that place and experience that things they're learning as well.
Yeah. And why is it good for teachers and students to spend more time together on field trips outside of school?
Well, that's easy because like at school we can only in class, and in class there only that place 4 or 3 different places: class, the playground, the PE, the pool room. That's it. But on the field trip, we could see more, and see more, we could go on adventure. But be careful not to get lost because nobody will help you.
And do you get to know your teacher on a different level when you go in a school
No,
field? Yeah,
no,
exactly. And students often don't learn much on field trips. Why?
because sometimes some of them could get ADHD, or sometimes they could go on their own for a sneaky ninja and then get lost. Wow.
Sticky ninja? What is a sticky ninja?
Like be a quiet mouse without anyone notice.
Oh, and but tell me, don't you think that going on school field trips might make might make education more interesting?
No. First of all, they easily get lost. Second of all, they will get interested by dumb things, like a pencil.
Yeah, kids do funny things. Very true. And then why is it a problem if field trips are expensive?
Because like these days, however, parents are very well, not poor, not that. No, that's rude. But it's just that that's a waste of money because you only experience that a week. Because even if it's 3 days or a week or 2 weeks, sometimes those days can end. So that's waste of money.
Okay. And that's very true. And then Jenny, for the vocabulary part, what you're gonna do is you are going to read number 1 to 5 and tell me which of the words are the best suited for the sentence.
Okay, this is a tradition. 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 Am I right? I don't know. I think so. I have stopped buying comic books because they are too expensive.
Well done.
Expensive. My family and friends have to fund my trip to Australia. That's nice to hear, but I don't know sure. I must skip and then do it again. Each school is about 4 months long. Each school semester. That's
4 months. Wow.
what a semester anyway.
Semester is a term that needs to be completed to move on to the next one.
What does that mean? Like going to school and at the end you go to another grade?
So then you get a break and then you go and then you complete the year again. So each semester is like 2 to 3 months where you go to school and then you have like a mini break.
Mini break.
Yes.
Like summer? It's
No.
kind of like summer.
Yeah, you can, but normally it's like it depends from country to country. Some have like 4 breaks, some have 3 breaks, some have only 2 breaks. It depends.
Oh, okay. 2 breaks. That's long because like some of my siblings who is older than me have been in high school, not only at high school when they have a semester break, they only get that for 1 day. And I mean 1 day is just once. And then tomorrow you will work again. Trust me, that's very hard.
That must be hard.
Okay. Next one. It was a great experience. Yes. Very
Annie, you're doing great.
great. Not that.
Well done.
Jeez, will you go bankrupt in Italy?
Pardon?
Will you go bankrupt in Italy? Because Italy costs a lot.
Yeah, it does cost a lot depending on the currency value. Well done, Jenny. Any questions on any of these words?
No, that's it.
Okay, perfect. So when is your semester ending?
My ending. Well, sometime I do remember on first grade we did end the semester 1 week. That is fun. That's true. But today's be like only 3 days or 4 days.
Yo, that's only a few days.
Well, at least I am not in high school.
Yeah, very true. Not yet. Okay, so Jenny, let's start with the supporting and refuting opinion. Once again, you are going to match number 1 to 4 with A, B, C, and D. Okay.
Okay. Still learn and remember many things on a field trip. Field trips should be fun. Field trips are not good on teacher and student time. Field trips are dangerous. Well, opposite to opposite. Because many students get lost and hurt every year. Okay. Because they can see, touch, and experience things in real life. Skip. Because teachers need to spend a lot of time planning the trips and students sit on a bus for a long time doing nothing. And that will be that. Because they are special events that children remember for a long time. Okay, that's the one. And okay, I'm done.
Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Okay, now let's move over to the refuting part. Okay, you're going to do the same here.
Field trips are important because teacher and student can spend time together. Field trip to amusement park and another fun places are a silly idea. Field trips are too expensive. Field trip helps students learn more about the world. No, they don't. Fun trips can be a great experience for students. Also, this trip can be a reward for working very hard all semester. Okay. Okay, maybe that now. At his degree, students don't learn anything new about the world because they have been to the same places many times before. Okay, maybe that one. Yeah. We don't need field trips to spend time together. We talk to each other and at break time and at lunchtime and after school. Sure, after school is fun, but like those days are short. Field trips spend time together. We talk. Maybe that one. Yeah. This doesn't need to be true. Field trip can be cheap or even free. Means many museums sell very cheap tickets to school on different country. And that will be that. And I'm done.
Well done, Jenny. Amazing. Now, moving on to the next part. So we're going to look at the supporting opinions and opposing opinion. Can you read for us the supporting opinion? What are people saying about schools must continue taking students on field trips?
School must continue taking students on field trips. The first reason is that students can learn and remember so many things from field trip. They can learn not only about subjects such as science and art, but also our society. The second reason is that field trips are a great way to get students to study hard during the semester. This is because teachers will reward their class with a great trip. Therefore, the students will study hard and also have a bit fun too.
A little bit of fun too, yeah, which makes sense. Now, can you read for us the opposing opinion?
Field trips are an old idea and we need to stop them. One important reason is that these trips are a waste of time. Teachers need to spend many hours organizing the trip instead of planning the lesson. A student needs to have a few days away from school. Another reason is that field trips are dangerous. Many accidents can happen when teacher and student travel to a new place. Large group of children should stay in the school because it is much safer. This sounds like an Asian mom to me.
Okay, but now you need to take 3 colors, okay? You know the rule. So you're going to underline the main idea, then you're going to underline the supporting ideas, and then you're going to underline the examples in a different color. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 to 3 minutes to do that.
Okay, so this is first because I can see the dot, and this is the second. Yeah.
There we go.
the main reason why is always should be done because that's one. I don't know. First reason is that students can learn a a great way to get students to study harder in the semester. No, that's not. Another reason is that field trips are dangerous. And that will be that. Supporting opinion is this because teachers will reward a class with a great trip. Therefore, students will study hard and also have a bit of fun too. Many accidents can happen when teacher and students travel to new places. Large group children should stay in the school because it's much safer.
There we go. Well done, Jenny. Now you're getting the hang of it. Fantastic. That was really good. Now, moving on to this part. So tell me, Jenny, do you think students learn many things on field trips? What is your opinion?
I think they did learn if like they are listening to teacher and not distracted by things they just seen that already seen. But they will learn something new.
They will learn something new, definitely. And what do you think is the most important reason for a field trip? Why do schools actually take kids on field trips?
Most basically like they want to their students to get bond with each other and then would experience that place so they could like write a story about what they have experienced. Could be that.
I like that. Yes. And also, do you think schools want to teach kids how to socialize and interact outside the school environment?
They will tell about that to some of the students, but they will not force them because this is a field trip after all.
Yeah. And do you think field trips are dangerous?
At the past, my mom says it's very dangerous. You
And
might die, but no.
And can you give me 2 reasons why would your mom say that school field trips are dangerous?
I don't know. My mom says that she saw it on TikTok and the TV news channel, but I never even watched those boring videos, so I would never knew if she was right or wrong. But also equal to that, she might get too. She may tell me stories that will get me too dramatized. She will also get saying this. Oh, why? She also explained why this boy died on the future, and that's dramatizing. I got dramatized.
Yeah.
I was just 6, and also
No.
she also says that if you don't trust me, I could show you the picture. Show me the picture. I already know that.
And tell me, do you know of any of your friends who was ever in danger on a school field trip?
No, no way.
And is there anything that, was there any instances or your instances in your school which led to dangerous things happening on trips?
Not dangerous thing, but goofy thing that we never seen.
What type of goofy?
Could be with random people doing things that we don't even know how to. We try to copy that, but we fail.
Okay. So it's more just about funny and goofy things.
A talking dog.
Oh wow. Okay. That's interesting. And do you think a cheap field trip can still be fun or not?
It is fun if it's cheap for your family, and it is fun for you to experience that, but also not actually wasting your money at the same time, but also experience that place and have fun. But the most important part is that there's a lot of people, and by I mean a lot of people, this is Vietnam. The degrees are hot, like really hot, and having a lot of people easily get sick or just anxiety. Besides, the worst part is that we have to wait in line too. Sucks, I know.
Mm. Yeah, you have to wait in line. And what would you say, what would be a cheap place to go to for on a school field trip?
I don't know. All of the places I could know are expensive.
What about the library?
The library, that's too boring. Besides, I am noisy.
You are noisy? Oh,
Next to
okay.
my best friend.
And tell me, what about going to a public swimming pool?
Fun, but no, not it.
Why do you
If
say
it's
no?
swimming pool, if it was a swimming pool that is really big with a cool, dangerous slide, I will go.
Okay, I agree with you. And will the chance to go on a good field trip help you to study hard during the semester?
No, but it will help me to read more about that information and to express my experience and emotion to
Ah,
the piece
yeah.
of later.
So if they ask you, Jenny, could you write a essay for us about your last school field trip? Do you think by going on a school field trip will help you to write more creatively?
Not 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 really. If you have a creative brain with a expressing one, then sure, that will be fun.
Okay. So, what do you think? What is one advantage of going on a school field trip?
The advantage is that the teacher encouraged us to remember more of this emotion and also keep this down even if you're adult to this day. Yes.
Yeah, and it is special memories you can share one day when you're older and say, oh, guess what? I've been on a school field trip and we learned something about this. And Jenny, if your teacher had to ask you right now, okay, Jenny, you need to suggest where are we going for our next school field trip? Okay, what would you suggest?
I would
Not,
probably
not a
suggest,
zoo, not a zoo, something else.
okay, not the zoo, not the beaches because no. Could be like, I don't know the name of this place. There's just so much thing going around. It's kind of like it have a waterfall. It have a waterfall. It have flower and everything. It have a whole garden. It have fast food beside it.
It's like amusement park?
It's not an amusement park because there's just flower and fountain, that's it.
Yeah.
But it is a boring places to go because like if you have a bestie, this will be great. But if you have a sibling or your family going around with you, that's boring. But if your sibling has befriended you, that is fun because you chase them around. But All this place do is just give you pictures. That is no emotion, no expression.
Okay. Okay, Jenny. Now, for homework, which one would you like to debate? Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Okay. 2.
Okay, perfect. So, Jenny, tell me, did you enjoy today's session?
Yeah.
Well done, Jenny, and well done. I know you haven't been on a school field trip, but the fact that you used your initiative was really, really good. Jenny, you must have a great day, and I'll see